Yes. So here is your letter, and here is the case notes which you sent me. Yes, Alfred Billy case notes. Fine. So here is the letter. Take your notebook and keep it ready. So this is a referral letter. So referral letter. So refer. Okay. Then next one is write a letter to the community head nurse. Community nurse head. Okay. At Carewell Hospital, Birmingham. Okay. Who will be attending to Mr. Alfred following his discharge? Okay. Right. Okay. Community nurse head, right? Carewell Hospital. Carewell Hospital. Carewell Hospital. Birmingham. Fine. Okay. Now, first thing is, I want to tell you some things which are more important. Okay. The line should, the letters should be seated on the line. I don't know, your words are flying in the sky. Okay. How to write, I will show you now here. Point number one. The letters should be seated on the line. Okay. So the letters should be seated on the line. They should not fly. So your letters are flying like this in between. So they should be seated on the line like this. Okay. They should be seated on the line. Okay, fine. So remember that. Next one. Community nurse head, Carewell Hospital, Birmingham. 5/5/2010. This is correct, but not the most formal style. You have to write the date like this. 5 May 2010. That is what you should have written. So this is not formal style. This is not formal style. So whenever you want to write, you can write like this. Date. So remember, the date should be written like this. 5 May 2010, like that, on the line. Okay. This is the style you have to write. Write the month in words. Okay. Always write the month in words. Okay. Number 2. Always write the names of the months in words. Always write the names of the months in words. Okay, next time take a neat picture. These boundaries, these borders, they should not come. Take Microsoft Lens and take a neat picture. I think you have taken something, I think. Wait, let me check. Okay. Okay. So where is that? Sylverline. Yeah. So you have sent long back. Next time you have to take Microsoft Lens. Microsoft Lens. Download from, okay, from Play Store. Download. Download from Google Play Store. Okay, right. Okay, next. Fine. So, dear nuts head, this D. See the beauty of this D, it's not very clear. It's confusing. Dear nuts head, why one hand is big and one hand is small? Why this injustice? Why this injustice for N? Now, why H is bending sideways? It should be straight. And you're writing, you have to write straight. Dear nurse head. See, like that you have to write on the line. And N is straight and H is straight. Okay, if you want to see, I'll make bigger also, no problem. See how nice it is. Okay, and see how you have written. Write very neatly, because the other person should be impressed by your handwriting, otherwise he will not give you marks. Regarding, no space before colon. Do not place space before colon. Aged 52, no need years when you say aged. Okay, so you can just write like this. Okay, regarding, R capital letter, regarding, colon, immediately. No space. Why did you put space there? Here you are putting space here. Why? The space is not needed. Regarding Mr. Alfred Billy, comma, aged 52. So, regarding Mr. Alfred Billy, age 52. Okay. Right, good. So this is the way how we have to write. So no space. Okay. No space. And why this hyphen here? Okay. I am writing to refer. Don't use active voice. Avoid active voice. No need. Don't use personal pronouns. Avoid using personal pronouns. Okay. So where will I write? Okay. So third page. Okay, here only I'll write. Avoid personal pronouns. I, we, you, all these things. Number 3. Number 3. Avoid personal pronouns. Okay, avoid all these things. Avoid these 3 things. Avoid irrelevant information. Avoid active voice as far as possible. Avoid personal pronouns. Altogether, I have given you here. Avoid all these things. Okay. So avoid all these things. Next. I am writing to refer. Active voice. Avoid active voice. Mr. Billy, into your care following his discharge today. Why do you want to write I, his? See, I, your, he, his. Too much, too much, too much, too much. His. Okay. He. Avoid all these things. He. Okay. Avoid all these things. He. Contact her. Okay. Jennifer, okay, her. He. So this many he's, she's, avoid them. Next one. Neck, his neck. And again his neck here. Why you are repeating words? Once you already told removal on his neck. Basal cell carcinoma removal on his neck. Okay. Skin cancer on his neck. Okay. On his neck. On his neck. See? 3 words you are repeating. Why? Why should you repeat those words when you are already told? Fine. So avoid such things. Avoid repeating phrases also. Once you have told something, you need not say anything. That's it. Right. I am writing to refer Mr. Billy into your care following his discharge today. He underwent a nodular cell carcinoma. He underwent a nodular cell carcinoma removal. A removal. Is there anything called 1 removal, 2 removals, 3 removals? I don't know why you put A here. Be careful of articles. A nodular basal carcinoma removal. A removal. A stands for removal. A removal. What do you mean by 1 removal, 2 removals, 3 removals? Is there anything called like that one? Can you count the removals? Yeah, Silver. Can you count removals?
No, sir.
Then why did you put A there? Don't put A, remove. Okay, fine. Okay, so a nodular basal cell carcinoma removal. Okay, who underwent the removal of removal? What do you mean by removal? Underwent? Is it a procedure? What is that procedure called then? What is this procedure called then? You have to know what that procedure is called. Okay, and you have to use that procedure because you're saying underwent. Okay. Who was diagnosed with, you can say otherwise. You don't know what is the name of the procedure. Underwent procedure. He underwent a procedure. He underwent replacement. He underwent surgery, like that. What is this? Removal of basal cell carcinoma is called as. Okay, can you tell me? Can you tell me, Silver? Can you tell me what is that procedure? Do you know?
Biopsy.
Biopsy. Okay, who underwent biopsy? Okay, fine, very good. So let us see that. Let us see that one. Biopsy. Biopsy. Biopsy means what? Is it the process of removing and examining a small amount of tissue from a sick person in order to discover more about their illness? Okay. So the process of removing and examining a small amount of tissue from a sick person in order to discover more about their illness, that is called tissue biopsy. Okay. Right. Let us see here. Skin biopsy is taken. Skin biopsy is taken for pathological studies. Okay, that is different. Skin cancer, nodular basal cell carcinoma. Okay, that is the diagnosis. He has given diagnosis. No, you can write diagnosed with. That's it. Okay, then medical progress, skin biopsy taken. Okay, so you can write skin biopsy. Who underwent test for pathological study? Okay, no complaint of any pain. Okay, right. Okay, fine. So you can write like that one. Either you can make it as a procedure and say underwent, or you can say who was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma. You can write like that. Okay, fine. Yes, Mr. Billy, who was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma, nodular basal cell carcinoma. So diagnosis, nodular basal cell carcinoma. Okay, of the neck. Okay, nodular basal cell carcinoma. Okay. Mr. Billy, comma, who underwent, so who was diagnosed with Mr. Billy, who was diagnosed with nodular basal cell carcinoma, or you can say who underwent skin biopsy. Okay, whatever you want to say, you can say, which is your comfortable, you can say. So because this is very clear for you, so you can use this one. Or if you want to say underwent, you have to tell the procedure or surgery or whatever it is, biopsy, whatever it is. So Mr. Billy, who was diagnosed with nodular basal cell carcinoma, okay, is being referred for continuation of care and appropriate management. For ongoing care or continuing care and appropriate management following the discharge your charge had his operation, has recently had his operation, who underwent operation. Yeah, you are the charge nurse on the hospital ward where Mr. Alfred has recently had his operation. Yeah, that's what you have to say. What is this operation called? Who underwent operation? What operation? You have to tell. Who underwent skin biopsy? Something like that you can say. Okay. Is being referred for continuity of care and appropriate management. Okay. So who underwent operation? You can say who underwent operation. What operation? You can mention that one also. Okay. Following the discharge. Where is he being discharged? So who will be attending to me following his discharge? Discharge back home. Where is stays? Patient details. Okay, 50 years old, married, wife to be contacted if there is any emergency. Married. Okay, this is the address. So address is home. So he will be discharged home. So discharge date is there. Discharge back home. Okay, discharge back home. When 5th July. Okay, 5th July. And you are writing this letter. On 5th July then. Okay. So May, sorry, not July, 5th May. Sorry. Extremely sorry. Okay. Following the discharge today. Following the discharge back home today. Okay. So that's it. Mr. Billy, who was diagnosed with nodular basal cell carcinoma, is being referred for continuing care and appropriate management following the discharge back home today. Is that okay, Silver?
Yes, sir. It's fine.
Okay, fine. So because this is too lengthy and unnecessary things, I is unnecessary. I am writing. Everyone will write. Then what you are specially writing? Others won't write. Only you are writing. Anybody can write. Only you will write. And refer. Only the word is refer. Refer is being referred. Finish. Passive voice. Active. Here there are many mistakes. One is I. Mistakes doesn't mean mistakes. Low quality. You are give importance to you. Why should you give importance to you? You should give importance to the person there. Okay. So Alfred Billy, start with Alfred Billy. Why are you starting your letter with I? Okay, you are not important here. Alfred Billy is important. So write his name first. That is what. Afterwards, many people are writing and many people are failing. That is not my problem. Okay, I don't want you to fail. So that's why I'm giving you the best option. Get 400 plus and show it to me. Okay, though you are joined for a, you have joined for a crash course. Okay, Silver,
Yes, sir.
you have joined for a crash course, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you understand what is crash course. You understand now?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, you have joined for 1 week because you only have 1 week or 9 days now. Okay, so why did you want to join my course?
Because I want to pass the OET by all means.
Okay, so you know that I am very serious. I will not spare anything. I will give too many corrections, but still you joined. I told you also, but still you joined. So you have to take, there is no other option for you other than to learn. That's all.
Yes.
It is very serious case. You are in emergency, ICU. Okay, ICU, right? You are in the ICU now. And I'm going to do the operation and you have to be ready for all types of changes and modifications, whatever I'm telling you. See this handwriting. I don't want this sort of handwriting next term. You are an excellent student. I know that one. That's why you came to me. So continuity, continuation, C, O, N. Where is this T became capital letter I? Where is the dot of the I? I dot went here. Why? You kicked it. Why did you kick that I so far? Dot. This I is here. I is here. Continuation. I is here. And the dot is here. Why so far? Why it is not above I? That's the problem. Contin, N, U, A. Is this looking like A? T. T, what is the T? T on the top. Why though on the top? It should cross properly. And where is again I? I is here. And the dot is here again. Why you are kicking the dot so much? I is becoming, dot is becoming volleyball. Continuation of care and management. Okay. Following the discharge back home. Following the discharge back home today. Okay, fine. So this is the way how you have to present. Write neat handwriting. You will lose your marks because of your handwriting. Okay. So don't think that handwriting doesn't have marks, but still you will lose your marks because of your handwriting. So be careful. Right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Mr. Billy was admitted on. So you start with this date. Always, whenever there is date, start in the beginning of the sentence. Make it the beginning of the sentence. On 21 March 2010. So don't write 3. Write 21 March. March. Okay, don't say 3. March 2010. So this one you have to write here. On 21 March 2010, comma, on 21 March 2010, comma, Mr. Billy was admitted following a diagnosis of skin cancer on his neck. Okay, on his neck, nodular basal cell carcinoma. Okay, write any one now. Why do you want to write this one and this one all together? Okay, nodular basal cell carcinoma, you have written already here. Then again you are writing nodular basal cell carcinoma. Why so many times? Okay. Following a diagnosis. Following the diagnosis. Finished. Diagnosed already you said no here. Diagnosed with. Was diagnosed with. Finished. So no need to tell all these things again. Okay. A diagnosis of skin cancer of his neck nodule was successfully removed. Okay. So which was successfully removed? And skin biopsy taken for pathological study. Pathological study. Okay. He was duly managed with Panadine Fort. Panadine Fort, why small letter? It should be capital letter. No? Panadine Fort should be capital letter because it is brand name. Okay. Paracetamol is generic name. So let us see. What is that one? Brand name. Medication. Pain reliever Panadine Fort. Oh, here only it is like that. So that is not your problem. This is case notes problem. Case notes is not right. Case notes is not right. Panadine Fort. Panadine Fort is brand name. Let us see one more example. I'll show you. Okay. Nursing reviews. Oh, Carolyn, Maria, Robert, case notes. Case notes. Where is the case notes? Books. Case notes. Okay. Jasmine Thompson. Okay. Okay. Now let us see here. Panadine Fort. This is official material. This is authentic official notes, case notes. So Panadine Fort. Let us see in this one. PANA. Control F. PANA. See here, Panadine Fort. It is in the sample answer. So you should know that you have to write capital letter. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also previous. So Panadine Fort. This is the Panadine Fort. Paracetamol is generic name. Panadine Fort. Capital letter. Okay. Panadine is capital letter means you can doubt. But Fort is also capital letter. So you know that it is a brand name, not generic name now. It is brand name. Fine. So that is done. Next one. He was duly managed with pain was effectively managed with pain was okay. Pain relief was provided with Panadine Fort. Pain relief was provided. Is it for pain relief? Okay, just check it out.
Yes, Panadine Fort is for pain relief.
It's for pain relief. Panadine Fort is for pain relief. Okay. Panadine Fort is for pain relief. Okay, fine. So Panadine Fort. Relieved with the Panadine Fort. Okay, you can write like that one. There were no complications following the surgical procedure. Then why should you write if there were no complications? Huh? Why should you write? If complications are there, you should write. If no complications, be happy and forget it. Nah?
Okay, sir.
Then there is no ear pain, there is no throat pain, there is no chest pain, there is no stomach pain. Write all of them, no? Because we don't need to write what is not there. Nah? You understand what I am telling, Silver?
Sir?
You understand what I am telling you?
Yes, yes. No need to add those ones.
Why should you add when there are no complications? Why? If there is a complication, then write. No complication is not relevant. Nah? Complication is relevant, but no complication is not relevant. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What is this sentence doing here? What is this sentence doing here? So, if there are some complications, you will tell that there are these and these and these and complications. But there is no complications, then keep quiet. Now finish. There ends the matter. Okay. Next one. There were no complications following the surgical plan. Unnecessary. Impressingly. Impressingly or impressively? Why impressively? He feels perfectly all right till this time of discharge. Impressively, he feels perfectly all right till this time of discharge. This is a wrong sentence. When you say then till. Why? Any one you use, no? Or till. Both you are using. Why? He feels perfectly right at the time of discharge. At the time of discharge. Okay, or till the time of discharge. Any one you write. At the time of discharge or till the time of discharge, not this. The time of discharge. At the time of discharge. Okay. He feels perfectly all right at the time of discharge or till the time of discharge. Okay. So till means he has been feeling. That will be different tense. At and till both don't go together. This is not needed. Okay. So this sentence is not needed actually. That is why you are discharging. Na? This sentence is also not necessary. He feels perfectly all right at the time of discharge or till the time of discharge. No need. Okay, that is sentence also is not needed. It is irrelevant. No need. It's not benefiting you anything. So forget that. Next one. He is married to Maria Jennifer Kama. He is married to Maria Jennifer, who resides at Arillan City Arcade. So that means he is married to Maria Jellison, who resides at. Then where does this fellow reside? He will reside some other place or what? You're indirectly pointing out that only Miss Maria Jennison lives at Arillan City Arcade. Then what about Mr. Billy? Where does he live? Tell me, I want your answer. Tell me, Silver, where does he live? Are they living together or are they living separately? Now I got a question based on your sentence.
No, from the question. I got it from the question.
The question is, are they living together or are they living separate?
They are living together, but this
they are living together means Mr. Billy and his wife Maria Jennifer reside at Arillan City Arcade, 2207 Murray Street, Perth. We can write like that, okay?
Okay, sir.
Please do feel. Feel. What is the spelling of feel? You wrote fell. Feel spelling is F. By mistake you have written. It is F-E-E-L, feel.
Yeah.
So this feel should come. Feel free to contact her in case two different words, not one word. In case two different words. In is separate and case is separate. In case of any eventuality. Okay. What is eventuality? Eventuality. What do you mean by eventuality? Okay. Eventuality. Is there any word? Yes. So now let us see this one. Something unpleasant or unexpected thing that might happen or exist in the future. Something unpleasant or unexpected thing that might happen or exist in the future. Eventuality, negative. So please do feel free to contact her in case of any. So you can say, please contact Maria. Okay. The couple reside at Arillan. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Billy. Okay. Yes. Please contact Mrs. Maria Jennifer. Mrs. Where is this Mrs.? Why did you not write Mrs. here? Huh? So you should have written Mrs. No? You know that she is married and she is still living and she is with him. So you have to say Mrs. Mrs. Maria Jennifer, who resides at Arillan City Arcade, 207 Murray Street, Perth. Please feel free to contact her in case of any eventuality. Okay. Why full stop went so far? Okay, where is full stop here? It's worth knowing. It's worth knowing that Mr. Billy has been consuming liquor for the past 30 years. He also smokes a cigarette. Only one cigarette he will smoke. Only one cigarette he will smoke. What do you mean by this? He also smokes a cigarette. Only one cigarette he will smoke again and again. Huh? So you have to be very cautious when you are writing the sentences. Right. Consumption, regular consumption of alcohol for the last 33 decades. 3 decades. 30 years means 3 decades. And smoking cigarettes have been reported. Okay. The regular consumption of alcohol for the last 3 decades and smoking cigarettes have been reported. Smoking cigarettes, how long we don't know. Okay. So leave that one. So cigarette smoke. Okay. Sorry. Control F. Smoke. Smoking. No. Cigarettes. Where did you take this information from? Okay, sorry. I'm checking from the wrong case notes. Okay. Sorry for that. Skin cancer. Cigarette smoker. Even the case notes is telling cigarette smoker. Habit of consuming liquor for the past 30 years. See the case notes itself, how many mistakes are there? Lives with her wife. Nonsense this is. I don't know who has written this case notes. Lives with her wife. That means both are ladies or what? How people write the case notes? I don't understand. So you can understand what type of notes this is. Okay, Silver.
Yes, sir.
Can you understand the nonsense what the case note speaks?
Yes, sir, sure.
Lives with her wife. That means lady has a wife. That is the meaning here. And Mr. Albert is a lady, it seems. This is what it says. So be careful with the case notes. People, these are called devil's mistakes. People write something and something wrong things will be visible here. So cigarette smoker, if a person who does not know whose wife is who, that person is writing these case notes, and you can see cigarette smoker. Never a person, genuine letter, it will not be like smoker, drinker, like that it will be there. Drinks, consumes, smokes, it will be there, but not smoker, drinker will not be there. Okay, so be careful when you see these case notes like this. Next one. Okay, fine. Regarding that one, it's okay. I recommend you to extend continuous care and management to Mr. Billy. Please ensure daily observation and proper medication regimen. What is the spelling of regimen? R-E-G-I-M-E-N. 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 Regimen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is called regimen. Medication regimen for 1 more week. 1 more week. 1 more. You can say another. Instead of 1 more, you can say another week. Another. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to add 1 more word? And why are you leaving this much space in between 2 words? Extend continuous. What is the spelling of continuous? What is the spelling of continuous? C-O-N-T-I and
E is missing. N-E-O-U-S. O-U-S.
Continuous. N-U-O-U-S. Continuous. Continuous care. I recommend you to extend continuous care and management to Mr. Billy. Okay, why to Mr. Billy? Only 1 patient. Again, why you are telling to Mr. Billy? Is it needed every time to tell Mr. Billy, Mr. Billy? So, continuous care and appropriate management is recommended. Why pacifies? Why do you want to say I recommend? Why do you want to give yourself so much importance? Okay. Extending continuous care and appropriate management is advised or recommended. Are recommended. Okay. Is recommended. Extending is recommended, or continuous care and necessary management are recommended. Okay, fine. Or extending continuous care and management is recommended. Extending means is recommended. Or remove extended and say continuous care and appropriate management are recommended. So you can write like that. Continuous, okay, care and necessary management or appropriate management are recommended. Why do you want to say I recommend? Just use the passive voice. No? Okay, please ensure. Why so many? Why you are begging him? Why are you requesting him so much? Don't beg. You are a nurse, you are a professional, you are a specialist. Okay, no need to beg so much. Please, please. Why so many please? Please. Huh? Right? Why? No need this many please. Okay. Ensure daily observation and proper medication. Regular daily observation and appropriate medication regimen for another week or to be ensured or advised. Like that one. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear, Silver?
Very clear, sir.
Okay, I'm not able to hear you. No problem. So,
Very clear.
regular daily observation and proper medication regimen for another week are advised. Regular daily medication, regular daily, what is that? Observation and proper medication for another week are suggested. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next, yours faithfully. Why capital letter, small letter you have to write? No capital letter. Yours faithfully. Fine. Charge nurse. Leave 2 lines. Don't leave 1 line. Leave 2 lines. Charge nurse. That's it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay, I cannot hear you now. Okay, fine. So I will send you this letter. 1 second, go through that for 1 minute. So this is how you have to. Yes, now tell me, are you happy with this feedback, Silver?
Yes, I'm very happy, sir. Very happy. At least I've learned my mistake.
You are very happy. Okay. Why are you very happy? Tell me, what is the reason for you are very happy? Simon sir is slaughtering you, butchering you, cutting you, chopping you. Still you are happy. I don't understand what is the reason. Come on, tell me.
I've learned my mistakes. You know, actually, my writing is always like this. The words, they are not sitting on the line. So now I understood. You should be seated on the line. And also, and some constructions, sentence constructions that I did not construct well, and repetition also, repetition of phrases. I've taken note of those ones.
Yeah, here is another mistake. Query. You wrote query. Query, single R. You wrote double R. Another mistake. Okay, I did not notice that. In case 2 words, not 1 word.
Okay, sir.
See, repeating the same word, in case. Okay. In case, 2 words, not 1 word. Okay, you understand now? Okay, fine, fine. So write another letter and submit. Afterwards, I'll arrange speaking sessions for you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, next time be careful with your letter and handwriting and everything. And fine. Okay, then take care. Bye bye.